Welcome, amazing one, and let's solve this beautiful geometry problem together. We are given a right triangle and inscribed is a circle such that the circumference is touching the right triangle at these 3 points. The radius of the circle measures 3 units, and this right triangle here measures x units, this measures 15 units, and the question is asking us to find the value of x. Is it something you can do? Don't worry, I will take you through it step by step. It's just so easy. So for us to find the value of x, all you need to do is to first target your intersecting point, and second, recall few theorems. Let me take you through it. It's just so easy. So what we need to do, like we said, is to target the intersecting point. We have been told that the circle touches the triangle at these 3 points. So these points are going to be of great help to us. Now that we have spotted these points, what should we do next? It's just for us to remember this, that each time you have a circle drawn and a line is drawn to touch the circle at a point, any line from the center, which is the radius, touching it at this point is always perpendicular. And going back to this, remember this line is what we call the tangent line, and this is your tangent radius theorem. Now going back to this, you see that for the line to touch the circumference at this point, it means that this line is a tangent line. This one is also tangent because it's touching it at this point, as well as this. So these 3 lines are tangent to the circle. So what should we do next? Now, since we have said that this is the center, from here to here is the radius, it means that this radius is perpendicular at this point. And we can also extend this to touch this so that we generate another radii, since radius are always line from the center touching any part of the circumference. So let's join that together. So if you join it, this is what you have. So you're going to have this. This is your radius, is touching here. This is also your 3 units. And you know that it also right angle at this point. So you have observed that this is right angle here. Here is also right angle. This shape is a square because the remaining angle is also right angle. It means if from here to here is 3, all the sides of square are equal. Here to here will also be 3. So this length is also 3 units. And if from here to here is 3, from here to here should also be 3 units. So if you do that, you are going to have here as 3. In that case, you can adjust this length. Let's adjust this first. So if you adjust this, remember this whole length measures x units. So if this whole length measures x, we can adjust it so that we can get this remaining part of the length. So this remaining part will be x minus 3. So that when you add it together, it gives you back x. You have not changed anything. So go back here, you can also adjust this length. So if you do that, this is what you have. So we have from here to here is going to give us, remember the total length measures 15 units. So from here to here gives us 3 units. The remaining length will be 15 minus 3, which will give us 12. So here measures 12 units. From here to here measures 12. Now that we have done this, what should we do next? Remember the second theorem, which is when you have a circle drawn, and there are 2 tangent lines touching each other at a point, you say that these 2 tangent lines are the same, and that is your tangent theorem. Now, if you go back, you see that we said that the lines, these 3 lines are tangents to the circle, and it means that we can also drop another. Remember, we have this intersecting point, so we can drop another line to touch it at that point. Is also your radius, which is 3 units. So what does it mean? It means that from here to here, if you look at this, you see this theorem is established here, looking at this part of the shape. So from here to here measures x minus 3. Automatically, this length also measures x minus 3, obeying the tangent theorem. So what should we do next? You also go back, you see that this theorem is established at the upper part. Did you see it? At this part, you see this theorem there. So what you do is also use the same theorem, your tangent theorem. And in that case, from here down to this should be equal with from here down to this end. So here to here are equal. So if from here to here is 12, from here to here is also 12. Now what do? We can now complete this whole length. So let's complete it. If you do it, you're going to have the measurement of the whole length will be 12 plus x minus 3. 12 subtract 3 gives you 9. So we are going to have, for subtracting this, we are going to have x plus 9. So this whole length is x plus 9. Now that we have known this whole length, and we have known this whole length as x, and from here to here as 15, it means that we are now working with the size of a right triangle. Let's bring out that shape. So this is what it looks like. So we have this. And this length measures x. Here to here measures x plus 9. And here to here measures 15. And anytime you work with the size of a right triangle, always remember to use Pythagorean's theorem. And to use Pythagorean's theorem, this is where the right angle is made. So the side that is opposite to this right angle is the longest side. So what should we do? Quickly square it. It gives you x plus 9 squared should be equal to the square of the two legs summed. And that is 15 squared plus x squared. Now let's expand this so that we can solve. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for always choosing to learn through us. If you love what you do, don't forget to subscribe for the more you get. Make sure notification bell is on because you get updates from us every day. And don't forget to like and also share. Thank you. Let's keep doing this to have. So from this point, just remember, anytime you have a plus b squared, it's always a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So let's apply this identity here. So if you do that, we are going to now have x squared plus 2. This is ab. So you have 2 times x times 9 plus 9 squared is equal to 15 squared is 225 plus x squared. So what should we do next? We keep solving. Let's do it up here to have. So let's keep solving. This gives us x squared. Multiply this, it gives us 18x. 9 squared gives us 81 is equal to 225 plus x squared. And what do? We can subtract this together because they are both positive. So you subtract x squared from both sides. This will take off this. And in that case, we are left with 18x plus 81 is equal to 225. What do next? Let's remove this. It's positive. Use the opposite sign. So this subtracts. You are left with 18x is equal to, subtract this, it gives us 144. To get x, divide both sides by the coefficient. And when you do this, this cancels. So we are going to now have x is equal to, how many 18 is in 144? So we have x as 8. So the value of x in this question is 8 units. And I hope this really helps you. Don't forget to tell us how much, like, share. I'll also be curious to see your own method. Thank you for always choosing to learn through us. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.